Before today's vlog starts, for all my computer people out there, we are going to be doing another budget gaming PC giveaway this year. My sister's building a PC and she's getting crazy with it, so I'll talk more about this in another video. But yeah, enjoy the video. I actually want to show you guys a new addition I added to the window. Now, I do want to keep all the stickers on this side. The other side does have two stickers that they're going to stay there forever. This side is going to have the majority of everything. I do have some little spaces here and there, so I'm gonna see if I can fill those in. This sticker is important because this kind of ties into what I'm talking about today. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this video, but mostly I want to talk about Belle. I've been saying in a lot of my videos that we're gonna do a rehaul on this car and blah, 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 blah. Crazy thing is, I just cleaned this car the other day and I was supposed to record this video when I cleaned the car, and then it's been a few days. The car is dirty, but I do want to break down literally almost everything I want to do. I'm not gonna give away everything, but I just kind of want to let you guys know exactly what I want to do. What's the goal of this car? What's the future of this car? The biggest thing I'll say I want to speak about this car is its purpose. Now, I want to turn this car into a fun street car. So it's gonna be like a fake race car type of thing. Like, it's not gonna be a built mode or anything crazy like that. But I do want to make this thing faster, funner on the street, and I do want to make this a weekend car, like I've been saying. Ultimately, what that means is I do want to do full bolt-ons. I have a front lip on, HFP style lip. I do want to get the front lip, yeah. I want to get the side skirts, and I do want to get the rear lip. I want to change the wheels. I want to go lighter wheels. The Federals is fine. I mean, they're noisy, but they're fine, so I'll stick with those unless I find some better wheels. But I definitely want to go lighter wheels. Yeah, I need to take off my fender liner on my driver's side. Cause yeah, I know my passenger one ripped off on the highway, but the driver one is actually rubbed on the wheel right now. I really don't need it. Engine wise, I want to do full bolt-on. I'm already over this exhaust. I still want to get the full race exhaust like I said I want to get. I'm over this tip as well, over the wheels, over all the stuff. Like I said, red lip. Let's see. So I was thinking about RPF ones. I still am thinking about them, but besides RPF ones, I want to see what else wheels are light. I just want light wheels, light racing wheels. Interior wise, I do want to replace this guy and go with the double din thing I got. Yeah, I remember I bought that carbon double din. What the hell was it called? I forgot what it's called. Bracket, template, whatever. I usually use the built-in USB system that came with the car when this thing was brand new, and that was for iPods. And I guess my phone's been updating so much that sometimes it can't recognize my phone, sometimes it does. But Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth would be super cool. So I'm actually researching some radios right now to see which unit I would want to go with, because I have the kit I can install. I just need to get a head unit, so that's also a plan I'm trying to do. I do want to refurbish this whole interior, so like new door guards. You see how these are just old and messed up. The seats are smoked. I want to get new seats, new floor mats of course too, and then this whole interior. So y'all know I have the carbon emergency brake, or the hydro dip, whatever. I want to get the hydro dip. This thing too, the shifter plastic thingamajiggy. I don't know why I got this rag on. It's not like it's hot in the garage. It's gonna burn my hand. But this carbon piece, you can get this carbon. I think you get this whole thing carbon. You can get this piece carbon, which I already have, and then you can get this piece carbon, which I'm gonna get as well. And I think you can get these carbon, but I'm not gonna do that. That's doing too much. I am gonna replace the rear view mirror too. Get something cool. This is the OEM one. It's all smoked. Back seats is gonna get redone as well. So like I said, I wanna refresh this whole interior to the point where it looks brand new. You know, like some of the plastics in here are so scratched up that you can clean it all you want, but it's not gonna give you that brand new vibe. You know, and this steering wheel too, I need to do something about this. I need like a steering wheel cover for now, but I think eventually we're gonna go an aftermarket steering wheel, maybe like a quick release or something like that. I'm gonna keep it because this is my daily. Once this car is not my daily no more, which it won't be, then I'm gonna do stuff like, you know, aftermarket steering wheel where you don't have an airbag, but it's not gonna matter because I'm not driving this thing every day. It's gonna be like a weekend car, blah blah blah. Pretty much basic stuff. I know you guys haven't seen me make a video in a minute. Trust me, there's a lot going on in the background. I'm just planning for a lot of these stuff I have coming to the channel, but I just gotta prepare everything pretty much. But that's the goal for this car. Some engine mods, like I said, some aesthetic stuff. I want to change the color of it. There's a lot of stuff I need to get for this car. I'm slowly knocking things out. I finally got the tune up. I think I need to do a wheel alignment, and I think I need to balance these wheels. before I go on the car meet this weekend, the car cruise. Every year, Cafe Bella and New Mexico, there's a bunch of people, they make a cruise every year. So when I first moved here, they had a Hemis cruise, and I think I went to all of them. And then they changed it, I think last year they changed it to the Las Vegas cruise or something like that. I'll put the link above my head so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Those past cruises I went to. And since we're talking about the Civic Si no longer being a daily, because I had this car for about 2 years or 3 years or something like that. I had Belle, the Civic, for about 2 or 3 years now. And when I originally bought it as a daily. Like, I wasn't really gonna mod this car. This was gonna be a car that did light mods, and I drive A to B, and then I was gonna have a project on the side. But now that I've had this car for a while, and I've seen the potential it can have, especially with the motor and everything kind of shifted to something else. So now this car is gonna be a project car, and now I'm looking for another daily. So the past few months, I don't know if anyone out there has been trying to shop for a used car, but the market is just artificial right now. The market is not real right now for used cars. It's actually crazy because, so there's a car shortage across the country with new cars. And I know I've been talking about it in my videos, but when I go to work today, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. This is supposed to be a surprise, and I was gonna buy this car and surprise you guys, a new daily, blah, 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 blah. And that's why that sticker I got from Dustin, the Legend sticker, is important, because I entered a giveaway by buying that sticker, and there's the whole point of me buying that sticker. In a daily, I wanted a hatchback, all-wheel drive, something cool and not ugly. And it didn't have to be manual, it could be automatic. But in this case, this car was manual only. And I didn't like Corolla hatchback. I don't like the Mazda hatchback. I didn't want the new Honda Civic hatchback. So I was going through all these different cars trying to figure out what would be a perfect daily for myself. At first, I was gonna do a CRV, like a second gen CRV. In my past videos, I keep telling you guys, it's gonna be a surprise. You won't think I was gonna get that. I was gonna get a second gen CRV. But then me and Mark was talking, because Mark was trying to look for a daily for himself. And we figured, why get another older car as a daily? You know, the daily should be something you don't have to worry about working on. It should be something newer. If it's not a brand new car, something a few years old, something with low miles, that way you don't, it's a daily, you know, you're working on your project car for a reason. I mean, you have the project car to the side for a reason, and the daily for a reason. So I decided not to go with the CRV. It would have been a cool daily. It's all-wheel drive, you know, it's a hatchback, blah, 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 but they're older, and since used cars went up, a second gen was like under 100,000 miles in the teens, which is crazy, you know, so it don't even make sense. So I scratched that off the list. So I've been scratching everything off the list, and then I decided on a WRX. Now, I've always wanted a WRX hatchback specifically for a minute since I've seen them. Since they came out, I've always wanted them. But I didn't try to get one because at the time, I'm talking like 5-6 years ago, it didn't make sense because, one, WRX is the #1 ticketed car in the country. So insurance for them are pretty high because everyone gets tickets in them. A bunch of people wrap themselves around poles in them. So accidents is like high on WRXs. So insurance is, not only that they get a lot of speeding tickets, insurance is high because people just crash these cars all the time. People race them. I don't know, people be bugging out. So once you're under, I think 24, you're considered a risk, and you know, insurance is gonna be high regardless. Car insurance, once you pass 24, then you get like a little break. You're not a risk no more, especially if you've been driving for a while. I wasn't worried about how much insurance would cost and blah, blah, blah. I've been driving for a while. And I went shopping for a WRX because that was gonna be my new daily. That's what I'm gonna surprise you guys with. So since the hatchbacks, they stopped making them in 14, they've always held their value, and they've always been priced a lot more than what the sedan would be. But now the hatchbacks, because of the market and how everything is, hatchback WRX is like 25 G's. You know, if you're looking for something under 100,000 miles, it's like 20. Brand new, they're like, what, low 30s, I think? Yeah, low 30s, and the STI is high 30s. But yeah, used hatchback is like almost 30 G's. You know, WRX, not even STI. STI is gonna be 30 plus. And prices on a lot of pre-owned cars went up. I think majority of every car went up, but there's certain cars that really shot up, and WRX is one of them. And I'm just not trying to spend that chicken right now for that. I just find a WRX hatch off the list. But then again, what I'm gonna do is, I still wanna get one, but I'm gonna wait till the market gets back to normal. Then I'll try to look for one. But I did find a daily. So I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is in this video. That's gonna be something you guys just gonna have to see. You guys don't have to hold it down, wait to see what I get. But I did decide what I wanna get. Once we get the daily, then we're gonna dive right into the SI. The SI is gonna be mostly parked in here, And like I said, we're gonna just refresh it, you know. Everything I discussed in the beginning of the video is what we're gonna work on. I'm gonna try to pick up some parts for it. This is gonna be part, and it's gonna be the new, fun, fake race car, street car, pretty much. That's what we're gonna do with this guy. And we're gonna have fun with this thing. A lot of people get a daily and mod it too, like what I did. But the thing is, I didn't have a project car on the side, so this was my only car, so that actually makes sense. And the daily that I'm gonna get, I'm not gonna mod it, to be honest. Really not gonna mod it. I might do little things here and there, but it's gonna stay stocks. I'm not aiming for no power, no nothing. That thing is specifically gonna take me from A to B, pretty much. We're not gonna just end it here. Like, we are gonna buy more cars. There's a lot of other cars I wanna own, I wanna build. So that's why we gotta get busy on YouTube, because I do want to turn this into a little bit more than what I'm doing now. Like, I actually enjoy making videos and enjoy buying stuff, unboxing stuff, reviews, all that. Damn, I really just sat here and just talked for like 10 minutes. But I know I'm babbling and stuff. It's a lot. I need to get off my mind. There's a lot I want to talk to you guys about. I think the angle on the stickers is pretty cool. There's a lot I want to do in here too. So I'm going to get rid of all the stuff up here. I'm gonna rearrange everything. I wanna rearrange that thing over there. And I actually wanna get like more organized stuff. So all my tools are Harbor Freight special, and I wanna upgrade them and get something nicer, because I've been breaking them, twisting them, all types of stuff. I still wanna get the impact gun too, so I'm gonna get a small 3.8 that I've been looking for. I'm gonna order one and get a nice tool set, wrench set, because if we're gonna be working on that side a lot more, and we're gonna turn this thing into a fake race car, street car thingy, I need some more official tools, so I'm gonna be in here wrenching, so I need some good stuff. And not only that we're gonna be in here wrenching on that side, this car actually is gonna, I mean, it's not going nowhere or anything like that. We're gonna pick up a project car for Shelly. She can't decide if she wants an Integra, an RSX. There's mad cars that she likes that she would love to just have a project car. So both of our project cars are gonna be in here, and we're gonna be working on them. And while our dailies are outside, of course. Yeah, like I said, man, we've been driving this thing for a minute, and this is the best Civic we've ever had. Because we had a 15 Civic, you know, we have my 09, we had a CRV, but this is super nice with the Bose system and everything. I picked up Shelly from her appointment, and who do McDonald's think they are? First of all, the line, McDonald's is all the way over there. We're trying to get Shelly an oatmeal, probably get me something. And then look up behind me. Bro, this map, McDonald's not that good for lines to be like this. This is ridiculous. We are still in Shelly's car, heading to work. Yo, this wireless Apple CarPlay, boy, fire. And then this 10-inch infotainment screen here too, fire. Made it on my job. So the first thing we're gonna do for the 22, for Darkberry. I forgot the name of the Civic. I think it's Darkberry. We're gonna get tints. That's the first thing to do. Tints, and there's a few other little things we're gonna do, but tints is definitely the first thing. Now that we're at my job, I'm sure you guys what I'm talking about. I know it's kind of windy, but this lot is empty. We used to have this full of cars. We used to have this lot over here full of cars, and there's a lot all the way down there. We used to have that full of cars, but because of the shortage, there's like literally no cars. So instead of having about 200, 300 new cars that we usually have, I have like 12 new cars. So this Roar right here is the only new cars I have. I have 2 right here, but people were probably on test drives and this car's kind of spread out. But everything is used. And instead of having 200 new cars, I have like 12. It's crazy. So that's why the used car market is as crazy as it is. And that's what you can see used CRV, Passport, used Accord, more used CRVs. We got just used cars everywhere pretty much. Whenever a new truck comes in, all the cars on the truck are already pre-sold. So technically, we're not even adding more to the inventory because everyone's putting deposits on incoming units. Crazy time. I've been here about 5 years. Never seen it like this ever.